Army cutworm moths migrate from the Great Plains to select high-elevation mountains of Glacier National Park in early July, where they aggregate in talus slopes in great numbers. The moths are active at night, feeding in alpine areas to accumulate tremendous fat reserves. So much so that by day, grizzly bears are attracted to these lofty summits for the caloric feast that's available to them by digging through the talus and consuming thousands of aggregating moths resting below the surface. I want to better understand grizzly bear use of Army cutworm moth aggregations. Funding from the Glacier National Park Conservancy is enabling me to do this for my graduate research at Washington State University. One component of my work involves count collecting moths. To do this, we mimic grizzly bears. The first step requires scrambling into these high elevation slopes, where we traverse to pre-selected survey plots and dig a hole for 5 minutes. At some sites, we encounter moths and they fly off. At others, we dig down to the bottom of the talus without finding them. When moths don't fly off, we suck them up just as grizzly bears do, only we use a handheld vacuum. At the end of the survey period, we then transfer moths to a collection bag. I believe the abundance of cutworm moths at aggregation sites is one of several significant factors influencing the number of grizzly bears using individual sites, just like a huckleberry patch or a salmon stream. After 2 to 3 years of sample collections, this information will be summarized and added to a resource selection model I will develop, which will describe grizzly bear use of Army cutworm moth aggregations in the Glacier National Park area.